to Mormons regarding fixing homosexuals led to a suicide epidemic on the campus of Mormon-owned Brigham Young University.
I was getting ready for work one day and I got a telephone call, and it was someone that identified themselves as a detective with BYU security, and that they were working on a case that they felt that I could help them with. I said, well, I'm on my way to work, but they said, this will just take a moment if you want to stop by. So, of course, obedient person that I am, I did. They started reading off a list of names. They said, well, your name is on this list. These are all people that have been turned in as homosexuals. So I was given an appointment to come back. And that time they made me take my clothes off. They were starting to show pornography on the wall. In the emergency room, if somebody overdosed, we give them syrup of Ipecac to make them vomit. 30 cc's is an adult dose. They gave me 60 cc's. And so about the time I was throwing up, well, you're just a fucking cocksucker. I was horrified. The last appointment that I went to was the worst. They put electrodes on me, on my wrists, and on a strap on my chest, and on my genitals. I was given a button that I was told to push if I saw something I felt was sinful and wrong, or if I liked it. At this point, it was only naked men. I was told if I didn't push the button strongly enough that they would push it for me. And I don't recall how long that went on, but I was told to get dressed and leave. I have a friend who has since passed away, who they kept pushing the button on him because he wouldn't do it. He became totally sexually dysfunctional. It basically fried him.
Bruce Barton says, of the list of 12, 2 of the men disappeared from BYU's campus, and several others committed suicide.
I overdosed pills. Within a week of being turned in.
But Bruce survived, becoming a nurse at a mental hospital near BYU, where he says he met young, gay Mormon men condemned.
I chose a few of them to do my case studies on. And I found that the only thing that they had in common is that they were all charged with homosexual crimes. Crime against nature. There were some of them that the doctors convinced the families convinced the young men to have frontal lobotomies. The frontal portion of your brain is where your emotions, your attractions are considered to be. The most common is to go with a long needle through the eye socket. Sometimes they will go through the temporal area. As I understand it, it would just be damaging part of the brain. I've always been surprised that others have not told their story. But I know why they don't. Recounting sometimes is as painful or more so than going through it.
Despite numerous first-hand accounts, Mormon leaders flatly deny these things ever happened. And some say Mormons have softened since the days of shock therapy